Hello guys, am I audible now? Please reply.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, fine. So there was a power cut, guys. So uh, my PC is not a bit. So I'll be using my laptop. Let's see. Okay, we'll continue. I'll just share my screen. So where were we? We're starting the third pathway, right? So we were discussing about generics, objects, and extensions. Okay, we'll discuss it in briefly. Actually, you know the basics, right? About Kotlin and the OOPS concept. Some of here extensions and other higher order functions, they are not necessary, but if you know how to use them, your app will be easier to maintain, and the code, if you know, it's better for you. And if you don't, the app, it will take longer, the code will be a bit long, but it doesn't matter. Everyone has their own way. And yeah, so as I was discussing, the student result app, okay, here we what do we have? The attributes: student ID, student name, student age, student marks, and all the subjects. So all the students, right, the data types will be the same, right? Like as a developer, what we are concerned are with the data types, right? Student, for all the students, the ID will be of int type, and their name will be of string type, right? So do we have to, we're using classes, right? We are using classes. For that, we will just create one class of student ID, and we will create objects for that, right? Now see here, uh, we'll here they are giving an example of fill in the blank questions, like different types of questions. Okay, fill in the blanks question, true or false question, numeric question. Okay, in the fill in the blanks, what will be the question will be of string type, and we will answer in the string. The data type will be string, right? And in true or false, what will be the answer in boolean type? It will be either true, or it will be either false, right? And in the numeric question, the answer will be in int type, right? But in all these questions, the question type is string, right? Here you can see here, right? Now we are using classes, but again, we have to write it again and again, right? Even though we are making use of classes. Yeah. So what can we do here? We can use generic classes. Some of you who have a background in C++ might know this, standard template libraries. Yeah, STLs. You might know it from there, but no problem. Yeah, I'll just directly go to the example. Yeah. So what we do here? We declare class like this. Okay. Class. Okay. We're not declaring anything. Question, and instead of giving the data type for answer here, we used to give it int, string, or boolean type, right? But we are not giving it anything here. A simple t. You can give anything. T, S, anything. Okay, any variable you want. But here you can see this is the syntax. Question. Now second question, it is true or false question. So we will give boolean here, and for the numeric type, it will be int. Okay. So how easy is this? You are reusing this thing, this class again and again. You don't have to create different types of classes for true or false or string. I'll just straight away go to the example. Okay. Now here, generic type, you know what it is. Now, enum class difficulty. Okay, so the PC will take time for booting up. We'll continue. For enum, like if you want to declare a set of questions like month, okay, sorry, days of the week, okay, how many days are there? 7, right? So you will just if you want to define objects, the objects in a class, we're just calling it difficulty dot medium. Okay, and here difficulty dot easy, difficulty dot hard. Okay, I'm just giving it a brief explanation. If you don't want to use enum, that is also fine. As I've earlier said, this is up to you. Okay, and the next thing is data class. Okay, why we're using data class? I'll just show an example on Kotlin Playground. We're using classes, right? Now what is data classes? Like here we are focusing on data and not on the object. With the help of this example, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're just creating a class user, and we are giving the parameters var name is of string type. Sorry, the S is capital. as you know, the Kotlin, it is a case sensitive language, right? So be careful when you given the data types here in parameters. Implicitly any name, John, and his ID is anything 11. Yeah, 1 1, fine. Now again, var user. So this is a program, nothing. Yeah. So what will the output? It is giving it as like not equal, right? Why it is giving it as not equal? This the user, the name is same, the ID is same. Why it is not giving equal? Huh? Now I just make a slight change here. Okay, I will give it a data class. Okay, now it's showing equal. You notice it? See, now why is it showing like this? Okay, when we are using normal class, okay, which is now what are collections? Collections are also called data structures. Okay, in Kotlin it is different, and in basically they are same, but the name is different. Okay, so arrays in Kotlin. Now what is an array? You might know what is an array, right? From C, Java, those who have experience with it, you might know what it is. So what is an array? Array is a collection of items with same data type. Okay, now what can be an array? Like an array of student names, all are of string type, string data type. Weekdays, we can create an array of all string data type. All the prime numbers, we can create an array, but int data type. Okay, an array can have one data type. Okay, it should be same throughout the array. Okay, that is the main condition here. Okay, now yeah, there are two. An array has a fixed size. Okay, and accessing an array element is done by an index. So an array starts from zeroth position. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So when you want to access the second element, you basically have to access the first index. Okay, so yeah, the examples here, rock planets array of, this is how you declare it. Okay, this is the syntax. Array of, this is the array name, and this is the syntax: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and this is the gas planets. Okay, and now you're adding them. Okay, you're creating a new array by joining two arrays. Okay, now suppose I print this, print solar system index 0 on index 1 2 3 etc etc. I'll have an output this. Okay, the whole solar system is being printed here. So if you want to update it also, you can update it by just declaring it here: solar system at index 3, replace it with little earth. Okay, now what will you do? We'll check it. Okay, so that hence array, it is mutable. Okay, now that is pretty much it with arrays, nothing much. Yeah, now we'll move forward with list. Now what is list? Okay, it is resizable. It is also resizable. Okay, array was not resizable. Okay, it was of fixed length. We could change the values. Okay, but the size cannot change in arrays. But in list, the size can change. Okay, now how do we list and mutable list? It's nothing different. Like mutable list is, so you can change it. Okay, mutable means we can change, right, the values. That's what it. Okay, now this one, solar system, we are creating a list: Mercury, Venus, the whole again, and we are calling this function solar system dot size. We get the size 8, and the second position, what is there at the second position. And there are two ways, okay, to print what is at what index. Okay, the first example here, we are printing what is at the second position, and here we are printing it what is on the third position. Okay, so there are two different ways for printing it. One is the get method, and other is the traditional method which we use. Okay, the answer is same. Okay, either ways it's up to you again. index. We are printing the index of. We are calling the functions. I hope you know. I hope you understand. Sorry. So as we said, it can be. It is mutable. It can be changed. So that's much. That is all for lists. And now set. Okay. Now set. You know what is set? Okay. It is a collection of items. But here the problem is, like in list there can be two same values. Okay. Like uh, you're you're creating a list of students, so it is possible, right, that two students have same name, they share a common name. So in sets what happens is that there should there is uniqueness here. Okay, there is uniqueness here. So what do you do here? I'll just go down. Yeah, everything is it's similar, like all most of the things in arrays, lists, sets and map, they are similar. Okay, so that is the brief idea. So what was the array? Array is a collection of your higher order functions. You can practice it. It's easy, nothing much. It's more about writing short code and not about using more and more functions again and again. Yeah. So it's easy. It is a very easy topic. So unit 3, right? Okay, we finished the first pathway. I just gave a brief idea what it is. Now we will be using these fundamentals in these two pathways. Okay, we will build a app. This is an app, affirmations app, very basic app again. So here you're using lists. Okay, like list, as you can see, Zomato, Swiggy, right? The menu. Okay, that is list basically, right? You're using list data structure there. So and in the last pathway, what you have to do is learn about app architecture. Okay, here in the last pathway, what we have here is the architecture components, like nothing related to programming. Like it's about all about testing, debugging, and what do we say? The life cycle, like the more software development side of the Android stuff. Okay, how it should be created, testing, maintenance. It's all about that, and adapting to different sizes, navigation. It's easy. View model, it's really important because like suppose if you're navigating through your app. Okay, your process, it's starting, there are many steps, right? While you're creating a process, you create a process, you start it, and if you pause it, it's a long topic, but it's simple. Okay, you can use other resources for learning view model also, and you can start with the quiz, Basit.
The winners of this quiz are Arshad Bhai, Ikram and Sripriya Jaju.
Yeah, congratulations, three of you. Please share your Instagram IDs in the chat box.